Hey everyone, welcome to a guide on how to achieve the bonus high score for this week's Prestige Nightfall, a garden world. I'll be showing you the best modifiers to use and giving some suggestions for loadouts, and while I won't be commentating over the entire run, you're free to watch it if you'd like to see how we approach each encounter. For modifiers, I'd highly recommend going with the following: a 15 to 20 Power Handicap, Singe, Extinguish, Momentum, and Match Game. For the Power Handicap, you might be able to go lower, as we got a score of 171,000 using a 20 Power Handicap, which is already 60,000 points over what we needed, but I would stick with a minimum of 15 Power Handicap just to be safe. You'll want to have a score multiplier between 3.35 times and 3.6 times for this strike. Singe is going to be a great pick for this strike because everything does void and solar damage, except for maybe a few fallen inside the Infinite Forest. You could go with solar as long as you play it safe and take out the hobgoblins as soon as they spawn. Solar Singe can be great if you're all using Whisper of the Worm, although of course that's not necessary. The other modifiers aren't too hard to counter if you set up with different elements and keep sprinting. Loadouts, I would suggest coordinating with your team on who's going to bring an Arc Energy and who will bring Void. If you're going with Match Game, you'll need someone with an Arc Energy weapon for Harpies and someone with a Void Energy weapon for Minotaurs. For heavy weapons, DARCI and Whisper of the Worm are probably the kings for this strike, as well as Wardcliff Coil. Even if you have Arc Singe on, Whisper of the Worm is still going to do a ton of damage. I decided to bring DARCI, and my other teammates brought the Whisper of the Worm. Stormcallers, Nightstalkers, Strikers, and Arcstriders are all good picks for this strike. Of course, if you're running Solar Hammers and Dawnblade, they're going to be good too if you have Solar Singe on, but we stuck with Arc because we found it more efficient to roll with 2 Arcstriders and a tether. This strike is pretty long, so you'll want to stick together and roll through the strike as fast as possible while killing every single enemy you come across. You don't want to get hung up on any sections, and burn your super to get to the next area if you have to. Kill everything in the Infinite Forest, and make sure to keep moving around and keep sprinting so that momentum can heal you. Team shoot Minotaurs and focus on hobgoblins to get rid of them really quickly. For the final boss, if you have enough points, you can attempt a one phase. Just make sure that if you don't one phase the boss, that you immediately start running and have one of your teammates pop their super, because a ton of ads will start spawning and you don't want to be caught in the middle of the arena standing there scoped in. Coordinate supers, one person clears first and then your teammate clears so you don't waste them. And really that's all there is to it. The hardest thing about this strike is getting past each area quickly and not having any unnecessary deaths. The boss room will be the hardest place to stay alive, but using the momentum modifier, as long as you keep running and save at least one super to clear some ads, you should be golden. Enjoy the rest of the run, and hopefully this helps you out.
you